Hello everyone, Dr. Alexander here and compliments of the season. I hope you have enjoyed your holidays as I have enjoyed mine. And all through this holiday, I kept thinking about this leadership journey. For those of you that are just joining us for the first time, we've been discussing leadership journey, the 6 degrees of leadership, which is based on a book by Gary Barnison, who is the CEO of Korn Ferry, and the book is titled The Leadership You. So we're taking on this 6 degrees of leadership, and we've already discussed the degree of anticipation. So now we're going into the degree of navigation. Now, let me start by letting you know that this degree of navigation is probably going to take about 3 parts because it's filled with so many information, and I want to make sure that we get as much as we can from this book. So to navigate in real time, you have to be proactive, you have to be purposeful, and you have to be agile. To do this, you have to navigate at the right time. You have to notice everything and every detail. Plan a little, think a lot, and always decide. So in navigation itself, there are 2 key elements that you would always find, and that is direction and velocity. A leader that is going through this law of navigation has to determine the direction and the velocity at any given time. So it's important as a leader to know that we cannot move an organization faster than its people and culture can absorb. It's just not possible because it's really like launching a rocket. So if the launch trajectory of any rocket is off even by inches at the start, believe me, the rocket is going to be off by miles when it's in orbit. So it takes navigation and strategy to maintain the right trajectory over time. So when speaking of the degree of navigation in leadership, it is crucial that the leader understands a certainty that we cannot ignore reality. I'm going to repeat that. We cannot ignore reality. If we do or try to, what becomes truly unavoidable is the consequences of having to avoid reality in the first place. So in navigation, you have to remember to always plan a little, you have to think a lot, and decide always, because no decision is still a decision, and probably a bad one. So as you go through this navigation journey, as you go through all kinds of journey in your life, whether it's your home or even at work, and in different timings, whether you're going through a success, through a time of failure, through a time of stagnancy, even through a time of confusion, and you're wondering, how do I navigate through this time, through this period? I want to share with you again, just these 3 things that you have to think about. 1, you got to plan a little. Don't stay in the state of planning. Plan a little. You got to think a lot. Think a lot about the mistakes you've made, about the errors, about the gaps, even about the successes you've had. Think a lot about that and then decide. Once you can do that, you begin to pedal through whatever it is that you're going through. You begin to navigate. Remember, there is life in motion. So move. Don't stand still. Begin to navigate through it and you're going to be okay. So until next time, we're going to talk more about this navigation, and I hope that you're going to remember, as a leader, first you have to anticipate what are those issues that may arise. And in as much as in anticipation you're being proactive, in navigation you also have to be proactive. You got to move. Plan a little, think a lot, and decide always. Thank you. See you next time. Bye.